Yeah, that's a max cape, I think.
And bring a blowpipe with a trident of the seas. And we are going to pair that up with void pieces for less switches to learn. And then upgrade to an Avos Assembler and an Amulet of Fury. You will...
Okay, I have a fucking Fury. Fury. Do I have a Fury? I think I have a Fury. Yes, I do have a Fury. So what would I bring for my mage swap if I'm not using Void? How have I been? I'm alright, man. I'm just tired. I guess Arms? RM swap, I guess? But I lose 3 inventory slots for that. Fuck. I guess I'll leave the hood out. Because I probably... Does the hood... Fuck. I don't need the set bonus, right? What's up, Rad? What's going on, man? And then Book of the Dead. I think I can do a 4-way switch. I think I can do a 4-way switch quickly. Just brrr. Where's my rune pouch? My goon pouch. What is the best spell? What's the best spell for this? What's fuck, where's Zora at? What runes do I need for the trident then? Death rune, chaos, fire? Oh, wait, I don't need runes, do I? You set. Okay, it's fully charged then. Alright, sick. I don't need... Yeah, it says full. Like, just to double check before I run out there. It says full, that means it's charged, right? I'm good? Thralls. I'll have to change... Yeah, 2,500 charges. Alright. What fucking rune's the Thralls? It's a soul rune... I've never used Thralls before, so I might keep it simple. I might keep it simple. Just for the first kill, so I'm comfortable. Ranging... Is it a divine raging potion? Divine ranging potion, 4 prayer pots, and what the fuck is this brown one?
And we are going to pair that up with void pieces for less switch. Avos Accumulator, an Amulet of Glory, and an absolute
Venom
recoil for something I will explain during the mechanics.
Right, anti-venom. Right. I don't think I have any anti-venom. I was thinking about getting a Serp Helm, but that seems incredibly expensive for like maybe not much worth. That's fucking expensive. That's very fucking expensive. Do I have ranging potions? No, I fucking don't, do I? Fire away, Skylar. Fire away. Fire away. Pardon me. How much is a divine raging pot? Oh, not too bad. The vines are the ones that hurt you, right? Rosie, welcome back. Are you hungover?
Rosie_99 has subbed for 10 Watagoos. Yo.
Welcome, 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 welcome. You're about to watch me do something actual endgame. You're about to watch me do something actually fucking endgame content. I know, I'm shocked as well. I just don't understand this boss at all, is the problem. Like, I know that it moves and, like, the rotation's always different, and, like, there's just a lot you gotta fucking remember. And it kind of scares me, like, I'm actually fucking nervous. Right, have I got everything? MSB, accumulator, and then I... four-way swap. Okay.
Since we are going for just 1 KC, take a Divine Wrenching Potion, Anti-Venom, 2 or 3 Prayer Potions, an Emergency Teleport, and fill the rest of your inventory with food. When you decide you want to give this boss a more serious try, level up to 75 ranged and magic, and bring a blowpipe with a Trident of the Seas. And
why does his void look so weird? I need to pee. Like, I need to nervously pee. I'm a pregnant woman. Give me a second. Okie dokie do. Oh, hang on. Start 2 weeks ago. She's like, nice and all. Tonight she starts a group chat with everyone asking for suggestions on Christmas present ideas for our manager. This kissing ass, yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't contribute. Don't give her any money, yeah, fuck that. Fuck, yeah, fuck that.
To pair that up with void pieces for less switches to learn. And then upgrade to an Avos Assembler and an Amulet of Fury. You will take your switches in the inventory, as well as the same potions we covered before. Take an emergency...
I don't understand why he's got the Artie cloak for.
Teleport with food, and you're good to go. When you start improving, upgrade your Void Armor to Blessed Dragonhide and then Aram's Robes. When you make even more money, people find Bofa-only Zulra to be pretty chill. So, take your bow and crystal armor along with the same setup of potions.
It legit has Artie cloak.
Teleports and food. You'll notice that so far, all methods have the Draven Staff in the inventory as well as an Artie cloak. This is so we can use the Fairy Ring code together, which is the next segment. But for now, time to show you something spicy. When you become a billionaire Giga Chad, it doesn't get any better than a Twisted Bow with Masori and a Tunican Shadow with Ancestral. We will take a rune pouch with the Book of the Dead, 4 Thralls and the Death Charge, and then Zulandra teleports to...
Why? Why even suggested?
You may also bring...
Dude, you know you could just do the content in max gear? No fucking shit, cunt.
But you're gonna need to bring an anti-venom. Now...
That, like, for the record, chat, this is, like... almost 3 billion worth of gear. Right here. Like, do you need 3 billion worth of gear to do... it's more? Is that... Oh, is that fucking the Sunfire set? Whatever the fuck it is?
Now, let's quickly talk about how to get there. If you have a lot of cash, buy Zulandra teleports, which will take you just a few tiles away from the start.
Ancestral? Okay.
If you opt for the Draymond Staff and Artie Cloak combo, you are going to take the nearest Fairy Ring available and type the Fairy Ring code BJS.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
To a place like Camelot or Catherby, Go to the charger ship, and then travel all the way to Port Tyrus and then run southeast. This is extremely painful though, so please try to do it at least with a fairy ring. When it comes to plugins, the Zulrah Helper plugin is absolutely crucial for you to start learning this boss. To give you some words of encouragement, I still use this plugin up to kill count 500 or so, and if you find anyone who shames you for using it, they probably got bullied when they were kids, so no shame in using it. I also recommend both the boost information and the timers in order for you to see when the effect of your potions will wear off. This is great if you want to maximize damage and of course acts as a nice visual aid on your screen. Last but not least, we have ground markers for you to mark what tiles to stand on throughout the fight. Other than that, just activate the ones you use when bossing. Alright, let's talk about the mechanics. The very first one is something completely unique to Zulrah, and that is because it features 4 different rotations. And this is exactly where the plugin comes in handy. At the beginning of the kill, it's going to spawn in the middle, and then it's going to move around, giving you an idea of what rotation it chose. The other important mechanic is that every time Zulrah emerges from the swamp, it will have a different color representing what attack style to use and what it is going to be weak to. Green Zulrah will attack...
Wait. Okay, hang on. So, if it swaps to melee, how do you damage it if it's weak to melee? Do you just fucking, like, range through it?
With ranged, and it's best to attack it with magic. Blue Zulrah will attack with both magic and ranged, and it is best to attack it with ranged. And the red Zulrah will attack with melee, and it is best to attack it with mage. When Zulrah is green, protect ranged all the way through. The tricky part is that when Zulrah turns blue, you want to bring magic, but it can also attack with ranged, which you will just have to tank. When Zulrah turns red, depending on where you are in the rotation, stand next to the pillars to avoid damage, or simply walk 2 tiles away when it starts moving its tail. If you don't, it will hit you with melee and will stun you for a few seconds, which is extremely annoying. We also have 2 important events that will happen throughout the fight. One is that Zulrah will throw venom clouds on the arena, and if you step on them, it will rapidly damage and venom you, so you will need to sip an anti-venom. If you are wearing a serpentine helmet, you will only take light damage. For the second one, Zulrah will throw out white projectiles around the arena, which will turn into little snakelings. They have 1 HP, and if you are wearing a Ring of Recoil or a Ring of Suffering, they will instantly die the moment they damage you. If you are on the Archaeus spellbook, this is when you want to cast a Death Charge to recover 15% of your special attack energy. The final thing to note is that if the fight takes long enough, you should keep an eye out for the Zulrah Helper plugin. At one point, the dot will be both blue and green, and this means that Zulrah entered what is known as a Jad phase, and it's going to alternate between ranged and magic attacks. When this is done, it will move 1 more time, and then go to the middle for another rotation. Just look at the first attack and then switch prayers accordingly. Before we get into the live kills, it is important to mention that I will talk you through the fight in both minimum and maximum gear. But I am not going to be covering...
Can I just be... Why even bother covering maximum gear? Like, no offense, but if you have maximum gear, you probably can just brute force the fucking fight.
Each of the 4 rotations. Instead, I will have the plugin open at all times, clicking on what Zulrah faces next so you know where to go and what attack style to use. It may seem daunting at first, but trust me, your muscle memory will eventually pick up on it. So boys and girls, let's see how to defeat the Money Snake. Okay, so it's time to get your first Zulrah KC for the diary, and the gear and inventory are looking as follows. Number 1, the Ring of Recoil, just for 1 KC is gonna work just fine. If you are planning on camping this long term, the Ring of Suffering is absolutely necessary in my opinion. Quick magic shortbow imbued, the scroll is pretty cheap. And an Avas Assembler, well if you don't have one of course, the accumulator is...
What's up, Desi? What's going on? New name color I see?
Have emergency teleport, a teleport near a fairy ring. Imagine this is a Drayman staff, and then we have the Divine Raging Potion, Anti-Venom Prayer, and the rest will be for the food. So I am going to sip on my Divine Raging Potion, and this will be the only video where you can see my sidebar on Runelight, because this is how the plugin works. So the very first thing you want to do is go all the way here, and you want to activate whatever prayer you have available. If you don't have Rigor, of course, Eagle Eye is going to give you that little bit of extra DPS that's going to come in handy. And by coming in handy, as you will see, this is probably going to be the longest part of the video because my damage here is probably not going to be the best. Now, what happens here? Zulrah is now green, drink your anti-venom, and now I am going to click on the part or on the tile, whatever, where Zulrah
Call me Infinity just subbed, what a silly goose.
Oi, Desi, thank you for the fucking gifty to Desi. Sorry, bro. I mean, thank you, blank name for the gift to Infinity. Thank you very much.
This is going to give me the rotations, and it is going to tell you where you need to stand, which is going to be represented by the X, and where Zulrah is going to go, represented by the color of the dot. Now, as you can see, it is now red, and I need to go all the way to the other side of the, like, what the fuck do you call those? Like the horseshoe, I think it is. And as you can tell, my damage is not good whatsoever. So when I feel like I have explained enough, I'm just gonna like speed the rest of the kill. And as you can see, it's just going to be management of where to stand, where to go to, what to pray, and that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna stand here. Whenever the cloud disappears, I am going to stand on this tile. And as you can see,
Holy fuck, he is taking so much damage,
which are pretty devastating. I believe the max hit is about 40, and trust me, I haven't comboed 35 into 40, and there's nothing you can do about it other than
it's normal,
which it's not great. Now, I think I'm going to speed this up, and I'm going to talk to you when the Jad phase hits. And what is the Jad phase? Well, you will see it in just a second.
Okay, so green is pray range, red is don't pray anything because you won't get hit, blue is pray mage and tank the range hits, right? Or do you have to pray for red? Okay. Red is no pray. Alright, sick. You just gotta position right for red.
Okay, so when Zulrah hides for that last time, what's going to happen is that it's going to start
mage,
with one attack, and then you
range,
go to the next one, and then the next.
Oh,
the next.
Wait, okay. So this Jad phase isn't random. It's just fucking A B A B A B A B. That's fucking okay.
You want to have the prayer active as before the attack is launched. Otherwise, you're going to eat up the damage, and you're not really going to have a good time. What happens after this quote-unquote the Jad phase is over? Well, Zulrah will hide again, and as you can see, it will be in the middle. After these, maybe final phase, I would call it.
Yeah, that's Sky. That's why I took my Dexies before I started stream.
It's going to reset, and as you can see, after these few attacks,
because I need to
it
focus.
Will go back to green phase, which now you actually need to pray, and you're gonna click on the reset button, and well, it's just literally time to see, or I guess it will be a matter of seeing where it is going to go next. And
Hook a sister up.
Fill up the arena with a poison.
Have you been diagnosed, Skylar?
Kill, well, I mean, with my gear,
like it should be one of the treatment options.
This, as you can tell, is not going to be great. Now it is going to do this one. We just move away, and boys and girls, we just need to do that all over again in order to get your very first Zulrah KC.
Shoot,
So,
bang, bang.
So, after all your troubles for that one Zulrah KC, we get Zoolander Teleport. This one is pretty much one of the best drops that you can get. But speaking about drops, it is now time to get sweaty. And I'm gonna show you how I personally do this, which is a lot more fun than killing this in 4 minutes. Now,
wait, so when would I do the mage switch? When's the mage switch come in? Green or red? So blue, I range. Green or red? Okay. Tile packs. Before I forget, tile packs. Okay. Do mage for green or red snake? Okay. So we'll start mage. Does it matter which one I fucking do? Not really. Guide is still up? Right, sorry. Okay, I guess we fucking go, right? Wait, how come I can't ride the boat? How do I... NPC this guy? I'll hide this one. I don't know if this game would have appeal in Japan. Okie dokie, let's go. It would 100%. Okay. Zora helper. Go. So I stand over here. Oh, hello, Zora. Oh my god, I got slapped. I'm getting slapped fucking hard. Well, okay, that went pretty well, I suppose. Do I have a gravestone to go back to? As good as it gets? Wait. Oh, I fucking equipped all my shit, thank god. Thank god for that. Wait, what happened to... Oh, I ate all that food, didn't I? Collect again. Alright, sweet. I don't know what happened there. The melee, I just couldn't figure out what to fucking stand for the melee. Do we just fucking stand it again with this amount of food, or should I get more food? Didn't move fast enough? So you just gotta fucking move quick, right? I'm gonna change my strategy, I think. I am so lost on the rotation. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm lost, so fucking lost on rotation. Where the fuck is safe? Did I have the wrong prayer up? Did I have the wrong prayer up for that phase? What the fuck was that? I think I'm not gonna worry about is it better to just mage it or is it better to just range it? What would be the better strat? Because I don't think having a switch right now would make sense. Just mage it. Okay. We'll go get my shit and then we will reevaluate. So yeah, I just like the plugin is very janky, like very clunky. I guess is probably the best way to describe it. Like, do you just get used to like clicking over constantly and like moving? You have to, right? Don't need a divine raging potion then. How much is the syrup helm? Because I was getting venomed a fucking lot. That's something I can see being a problem. A big problem is the venom. I did have an anti-venom, but I ran out of doses like in the third fucking phase. How do you charge it? I know the clouds do damage when you're in them, I'm aware. But what was happening is the venom would run off and then I'd have to run, like the venom would expire and I'd have to run through a cloud of venom to get to the next safe spot. And I'd fucking retake the venom. Okay, I don't have any fucking scales. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but like, I was like the potion expired and then I had to repot like 4 times in under a minute. It felt like maybe I was just moving too much. I don't know. Maybe I was just moving too much. Or maybe I'm just fucking retarded. Very likely. Just a regular anti-venom. Infinity boots. I can't use the tool method bracelet. Where are my gloves at? Do I not have infinity? Oh, there they are. Oh no, Barrow's gloves are better, right? There's anti-venom. Oh, anti-venom plus. Alright, because I know anti-poison doesn't work on anti-venom and vice versa. Are Barrow's gloves better mage-wise than the infinity gloves? Yes. So I'm just going full